got a request. Well, basically, it was a question asked in my comments that would require a little bit of too much intricacy to just answer in the comments. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a video for this person.
Oh, well, people need to be awake and they need to be aware. They need to stand up.
Alright, so we have here, it's actually a very 11 hours ago they asked this. Very, very old. This video is from 2017. It's not really a comment based on the content of the video. The video was about Ben Shapiro was supposed to speak at Berkeley, and this group refused fascism, which I used to cover all the time. They're a communist group that pretends they're not. Anyway, they put out this literature at Berkeley where he was supposed to speak that Ben Shapiro was a white supremacist. Jewish Ben Shapiro. Yeah. Alrighty then. So somebody asked me in the comment, could you tell me your thoughts on Ben when he said, I don't care about the browning of America. I would also like to request a video be made by you regarding another Jewish statement made. Okay, well, you didn't leave the other statement. It's absolutely astounding that people can't define fascism at all. Well, they're brainwashed, but anyway. My comment with that, so there's the argument that non-whites, that the idea was that as long as they have conservative values, he doesn't care about the browning of America. I think the biggest issue is, but they don't. And the whole reason why they're bringing them in is because they know that they're bringing people in from countries that have mindsets. Because even with the left actually acts like they're trying to brown America, but that's not even true either. I'll give you, well, I don't know where to find the actual proof, but I saw at one point that Governor Moonbeam, Jerry Brown, he was like governor in the 70s, and then like he took a break from being a governor, and then he was just governor until the last election, 2018, and now Nasty Pelosi's nephew is now the governor. Gavin Newsom. If you didn't know that, that's Nasty Pelosi's nephew. Yeah. Laura Loomer. That's how I learned that. And I was like, what? But and I think I double checked it too, so yeah. Anyway, so the argument from the left's perspective is almost that that's the issue. But that's not the issue for the left either, because Governor Moonbeam would not allow the Vietnamese in the 70s to come in. The ones, not the North Vietnamese, or the ones that were trying to escape the communism. The ones that were like staunchly anti-communism. He wouldn't let the Vietnamese in when the Vietnamese that were trying to come in were staunchly anti-communist. So, and the reason why it's an issue is they're intentionally, they're trying to make it about skin color when they're intentionally trying to bring people in who have a mindset that the government is supposed to take care of them. This is how a lot of other countries work. And also they've trained millennials that millennials are starting to think that, you know, they're supposed to be taken care of because they were spoiled, because all these hippie retard from California, I'm sure, psychologists and psychiatrists got on talk shows in the 80s and probably before then and said, don't spank your kids. First they said, don't spank your kids. And then they said, first it was don't spank your kids, like just ground them or put them in timeout. Then it eventually was like, oh, you can't take anything away from them, you can't deprive them. Actually, my landlady, who I'm not really, that's an understatement, I'm not on speaking terms friendly with anymore, but I used to be friendly with her, and even her kids being put in a Jewish school, she actually ended up telling me one time that the teacher had told them, the teacher actually said that it was bad to ever tell the kids that you can't afford anything. And it's like, I looked at her and I was like, no, they can't. Don't listen to that. Because if you tell your kid, if you never want to tell your kids you can't afford something, or you don't want to spend a certain amount of money because, you ain't got it like that, then if they grow up and they don't make that much money, how are they going to survive? Like, I guess if they end up filthy rich, it'll be okay. But if your kids don't end up filthy rich, or if they don't end up in the same financial situation as you, or better, how are they going to handle it? They need to be trained to handle it. So, that's kind of a tangent. So, but yeah. Like the title screen says, this is an opinion piece. This is my opinion, and opinions are like buttholes. Everybody has them, and they all stink except for mine. No, not really. Well, at least I don't think my opinions stink, but Anyway, thanks for stopping by my channel. I will see you all next time.
Oh, well, people need to be awake, and they need to be aware. They need to stand up against the stuff. Oh, well, people need to be awake. People need to be awake, and they need to be aware. They need to stand up against the stuff. Oh, well.
And it's so politically engaged. And it's so politically engaged.